Well, the thing is, I can stand over there and plug my phone right in, but right now I have to roll cigarettes. This thing I can use when the lights are on. Otherwise, I have to use portable charges. And what's happened on top of the phone being completely corrupted by insane people is in an oddity, which everything that happens like that, it's, got to mean something to somebody. I think it's three charging cords have gone. Three charging cords have gone. The purple one I had doesn't work. One I got from the van now doesn't work. And then I had a white one that doesn't work. They all died at the same time. I can only assume it's the cords and not the phone doing that because it doesn't do it when I plug it into the cord I just used to charge my phone. And when I'm on the thing now, every once in a while I can hear it go and do like it just reconnected again. So could that be still the phone? Yeah, you go, do I throw these cords away? Yeah, like I think it actually is the cords, believe it or not. Like all three of them went at the same time. I don't know yet if I really kind of don't want to spend the money to just buy a phone and my own phone service because that's another bill. I have an extremely small income and I qualify and I'm entitled to a government phone. It's the wait time in getting it. This one I got because they came into the shelter and I had a phone that day that worked. And then they almost immediately killed the other phone. And what they do now is they kill it so you can't even use it just to connect to the internet. They didn't do that before. Like they get worse and worse, I would say, and they are. They literally just disable the phone completely and you throw it in the trash. Like they're that insane. I would say that's be in theory, right? Because the brain makes up things. It's so that the government has to keep paying them to produce more telephones. I'm sure that is probably the theory, and that people go around saying that everything is that. It's not. These people are sadly mentally insane and won't stop doing that. It's not that, right? It's greed. Okay, the brain matter believes that. So anyway, like I said on I just have to constantly be aware of the battery when I'm doing this. Um what I said on Facebook, okay? I cannot be around like hanging out with people anymore that are in a complete delusion of denial. I just can't mentally deal with it. And I don't feel I have to do it. Okay. Like seriously, it's called Champ. Look it up. Give me housing. Right. It's called Champ. Look it up. Give me housing. I'm no longer with a drug addict, which unfortunately, because this dude is so sick and sinister, yeah, you look up this dude's record and go, nope, no way. I don't have anything like that going on. And it's been 15 years. Enough is enough. Right. It's not really supposed to depend if I collect Social Security or not. Okay. For whatever reason, God Almighty allowed you things to do what you did at my Social Security hearing, where you purposely messed with the laptop and you killed my cell service so I wouldn't get security. You're completely insane. That has no meaning but morbid insanity. Okay. There's no way in heck. Okay, it's definitely because of the hearing, and the phone service was only out for a number of hours. I used it at 10 a.m., and by 11:30 they shut the phone off. The service to the phone, which has nothing to do with data. That's not data. Data is like internet data, not you call people and they call you. I'm tired of having my safety put in danger because of it too. Text messages, phone service, you just tired of it. Anyways, um, today is Light Up Foxborough, so they got a whole bunch of stuff going on today, so I'll force myself to do it. Um, it is fun, yeah. I remember in 2023, once I got over the first round of this person's profound sadistic derangement towards me. Um, I and it could be because I called out some of his stuff, and then everybody started questioning him, and he was having a difficulty preying on others and getting the things you wanted. That makes sense. Okay. Because I was all over the internet, and I've been doing this I've been doing this since 2011. Everybody knows that. So if anybody ever says that, you just go, look, the simple fact is you knew that she did this. You should have just never got yourself involved with her. I don't even want to hear it anymore about she's insane, she's on the internet. I don't want to hear it anymore. You clearly do some of it on purpose, and then that must help you in a different way, which is even more repulsive. We are disgusting people now that hate women now want to help you, like the person who took you into their housing Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. Right. That's a person that hates women just like that Bobby guy on the bike. He hates women too. I'm familiar with him from the shelter. His girlfriend was at Rosie's place because he's abusive. And the stuff that he has said to me, he's out of his fucking mind. The guy means nothing to me, and he'll ride around going, "Oh, she hates me." Whatever, dude. I know you go, "I hate you." Why would I hate you? You're completely insignificant to me. Okay. So whether or not that guy even has an interest in Claudine, or he has an interest in fucking with me because he thought Brian was my husband. Okay, just keep that in your head. Like people just, it's like you're a B-list fucking celebrity, but it's like so disgusting. This is gonna help me if I keep doing this, because then people that hate women are gonna give me drug money and take me in their housing. Obviously, they do. Obviously, they do. Because any normal person goes, I want nothing to do with you, Brian. I want nothing to do with you. That's what a sane person does. I just want nothing to do with you. I've met her. She's clearly not crazy, and you're insane. You're insane. I want nothing to do with you because I'll be the next person you're doing that to. I don't even want to be associated with you. You're so insane. The shit that you've done to Mary. I want nothing to do with you. All you do is draw just insanity around you, and you like it. Right? It's like that. So some things, when you're not insane, right, and you're not super paranoid, you don't get at first. I get it now. I remember, like, you might think it makes sense. Oh, he's just busy. He doesn't really, he wouldn't even add me back as his friend, but he's with me and I'm still his fucking wife and it says married with our picture. Because he doesn't want me to see what he's doing in Facebook. That's why he doesn't want me to see who his friends are and see what he's doing. Okay. So anyway, you in your head go, oh, this is good. He hasn't changed the photo and it still says married. No, it's never been good. It's never been good. You have to think. He never takes photographs of me. He's never posting any other photographs of us together or anything. It's like an advertisement for a disgusting person. That's exactly what it is. I'm convinced of it now. Right. It's an advertisement for an absolutely disgusting person. He keeps that Facebook page because it's filled with druggies. Just every drug I've ever met is probably in that Facebook page. And he uses Facebook Marketplace, Facebook chat. Oh, yeah. He was telling me some dude was on there. It's yet again another person he met at Gavin. If someone met a person at Gavin and they actually put them on their Facebook, stay away from them. You're horrified by being a drug addict and you're in recovery, right? You talk to any person that also was in Gavin, you're deranged. You're a sicko. You're never going to get off of drugs. They all do it. That Ryan guy, Mike, they're just a group of druggies. And even the staff at Gavin Foundation, even I told you about the staff members meeting people when they come in there to detox, and now they're screwing them and they're still working there and stuff. Yeah, it's really disgusting. You don't want anything to do with that place. If you have to detox, don't go there. Right? Just you want nothing. That is the like a place they just go in there to get drugs. They drink purposely to go in there either to have a place to live through the winter or just to get prescriptions and leave like over and over and over again. It depends on the state and his insurance if they're actually gonna keep paying for him to go in there. He's been there like 6 times because they go in there to get drugs. Remember when he started hanging around with Colleen and Mike, and then all of a sudden he's saying he's gonna go to Gavin on a certain date to get them drugs, not to detox, to get them drugs. You gotta trust me, like, it's been, what, 2.5 years now? And I'm sober and it takes me a while because I am not paranoid. That doesn't make me stupid or a bad person because I'm not paranoid. Okay, just certain how when it's certain things you learn like a person with the, "Hey, how you doing today?" I no interest, get away from me. Stuff like that. Like they were doing it at the shelter door when I'd go out for a smoke break. "So, hey, how you doing today?" I don't even answer them. And then a couple minutes go by, he's talking to the person next to me and bada boom, cigarette. Right, it's like that. You learn every time you're, like, around people like that, you learn. I don't care what they will scream anything at you. "You're rude, you're paranoid, what's your problem?" Just like that dude does, because they're psychopaths. Once they don't get what they want, then they get pissed. Yeah. It's a little bit different, I think, than a sociopath. In my opinion, sociopaths, morph into whatever social situation, but they don't understand why they're supposed to care about other people. Because 'cause I've had conversations with people too that, sociopaths. They didn't understand why doing something was wrong. They don't understand, when people get hurt, when relationships break up and stuff. Not they go out attacking people. They don't go out to trick and manipulate people. I mean, clearly there's some manipulation going on because you're morphing into a social thing to be accepted and get sort of what you want, but it's different. There's not a rage involved in it like psychopaths have. Psychopaths become wicked enraged when either their thing doesn't work, they don't get what they want, or they realize they're not tricking you anymore. They get angry. Yeah, I still think deep, 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 deep down inside, it could be the combination of the psyche and the binder that uh they're constantly in a state of hurt. Everything is like taken personally when there's no possible way anybody could care about them or love them. It's not possible to care about or love a psychopath. It's not. It's a mental insanity that I'm sure is a complete misery. I think going into grandiose episodes where they're tricking everybody, like I explained with the meth, and they walk a certain way and they're gonna con people, and it's like a coping mechanism for a psychopath because they know they can't stop rejecting, caring and love. They can't stop rejecting it, they can't stop being grossed out by it, and they can't stop being angry. So they're forever sort of like a hurt child that's just filled with rage. Clearly a different species that doesn't have a very good binder for a Neanderthal. Right, because a lot of, Neanderthals are actually psychopaths, but the binder is really, containing the psyche quite well because they got a good binder, and they accept, Jesus and Christianity and stuff, and so they're happier. Right, they don't have to feel guilty all the time, that they know that their internal thoughts run around where they get angry and stuff, and they don't know why they have to be good and stuff, right? It's just bad things they wanna do, and then they pray to Jesus, and it's okay because they didn't do it. Right, so, um oh, yeah, I gotta roll a couple of cigarettes. What are we at now for battery? 98. Okay. I know it's Saturday already. I saw the weather too. I went, ugh. Last night I was like, I went to bed like real early because I took my walk and I behaved. I didn't even have more butterscotch pie. I had grapes and bananas. I'm gonna take a walk today because this thing doesn't start till 4. So my sister's out. She's doing a table where they're selling reefs. Yeah. So she's been working on them for a real long time too. Um, I should be excited about my trip, but I'm actually a little bit nervous about it because I have so much stuff I have to do, and now I'm going to New York City by myself. I don't know if I would just. I don't. I definitely don't think I would have. I would have just went for like 6 hours and left. And I don't really want to spend more money on yet another train ticket. You know how much money I put out that's just going right in the toilet? A lot. I have to just not think about it because I don't really care about money, but you go, I would have booked those train tickets knowing I was going there by myself. I doubted it's New York City. Talk about getting annoyed in Cambridge. Yeah, everything is becomes like my safety too. You just go, never again. He did pay for his portion of it, right? So it's sort of like how you go, let them pay for it. So that way, if they don't go, they don't go. Yeah. But you still paid yours. Anyway, no more effed up people. No more effed up people. Especially this late in the thing. We all got sober in 2010 and 2011, people. Okay. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is just right. When they're trying to manipulate you, just go, is there some reason that you're expecting me to believe that Almighty God can't help you get sober? Almighty God can't get you sober? Brian or anyone? You don't want to be sober. Knock off the bull crap. You never in a day want to get sober. You're liars. It's Almighty. It wouldn't matter if you had 2 brain cells. It's Almighty. And if you only had 2 brain cells, how are you concocting all these mad plans to get crack cocaine? I don't know. Maybe if that dude is at the warming center again, he'll literally admit it to me that he let Brian puff on that crack pipe. And obviously Brian would never tell me that because I know something happened in April. I just know, and I've known since April that something happened, and it was something that Brian did that he knew that it was over. He knew he could never go back to me, whatever it was he did. I knew it at the time. Remember the 3 nights sitting up, and I literally, that was the only time I ever took a ring off and threw it in the trash. That was the only time. I would take it off sometimes and put it in my purse. I never took it off and threw it in the trash. It's like November. I guess this is kind of throwing it in the trash. When I took the rings my sister got us out here and left him at JFK. Yeah. Remember when he took off from here and then he let me know that he took his ring off? Oh, it just fell off my hand and into the train station. Would you believe that? That's exactly what he said. No, I wouldn't believe that, Brian. I wouldn't believe that. Scumbags take their wedding rings off all the time. Okay, you didn't invent a new thing. I'm sure when they picked him up when he got smashed in the head with the hammer, he may have had the ring on, but it wasn't on his ring finger. Because in December, it wasn't on his ring finger. He was using it to get in fights with people. That's why he had it still. I figured honestly a while back that he would show up and tell me he gave it to someone else. I gave it to this female that I screwed. He's that sick. Oh, I just wanted you to know that I took my ring off at the train station and now I'm away from you. Yeah, stay away from me. Anyway, it's yeah, when a person just turns your relationship into that, where now it's like he's a psycho female that's like trading jabs with you and shit, you go, never again. It's just something. Sometimes you get caught up in something. I think I explained it. Sometimes you get caught up in something. People lie. Uh, I don't know if you can accuse everybody of being so dysfunctional and I'm not going to go out with her or him because how was your ex that fucked up? I explained it to you. They lie. They lie. Who else am I going to meet when people keep me homeless like that? What dude wants to go out with the homeless woman? That's all that the whole population I've been intermingling with since I was flown up here is all fucked up psychotic drug addicts. Right. How would I even meet a regular fucking person? And I don't like the world. So you go. This insanity with everybody's on the marijuana is a little bit kind of scary too. There's a lot of people that I can get along with and stuff. And clearly, everybody doesn't have to be the same person or think the same way. But just this insanity with everybody's on the marijuana, you just kind of go. You even people that you meet that you think are sort of would be completely against it. Oh yeah, we take the gummies sometimes. Okay, I guess for pain. I mean, maybe that is a. I don't. I'm not a doctor. I don't know about that, but hopefully that's the only reason why people are doing it. I had to hear it all from Brian. Oh, this, that, because it doesn't get you high, but yet you don't want to smoke CBD anymore because it's not getting you high. Like him, right? Just know that. If you don't get mad at me about questioning other stuff, because him, it's most definitely nothing but a lie. Everything out of that dude's mouth is a lie. If you're quote unquote in his family and you go, what? That's the stuff he tells people. And I don't find it to be funny too. Like, oh my God, that's not even true. Then why didn't you tell me it wasn't true? So I know that his quote unquote family's extremely fucked up too. So I'm kind of glad I never met them. Well, when the dude ends up at the morgue, it could be something where, yet again, in a shocking display of criminal insanity, that they don't even contact the person's next of kin. But they'll just like they did at Mass General because they're insane. It's like what a monkey would do. That's not marriages don't matter. Let's call these people he has no contact with them because that's his genetic family. Just like the foster care. Foster care is not foster care. He's got to be in contact with genetics. So that could happen, right? And that's what an obituary is good for. Right, that's what obituaries are good for. Where you go, you're going to purposely not do an obituary. I mean, like 2023. Believe me, someone's will find out when the guy. I don't think. I think the cops will put it in an obituary. Like that Donnie guy is clearly dead. Yeah, that Donnie guy is clearly dead. And his sister just never made an obituary. She didn't feel the need to. She's that screwed up. The guy was homeless that long in another state. Okay, but she doesn't feel to put an obituary out for him to let all those people know he's dead. He's clearly dead. Someone doesn't disappear like that that's homeless for that amount of time. Yeah, just um I wouldn't expect anything on dude's Facebook for a while. Yeah. and then it will just be changed to some photo like the one where he's at the showers. Remember that when he changed it to the when he was at the showers? Yeah. I'm sure that has some meaning, at least in his head. Like, meet me at the showers. I'm available for sex because I just took a shower. Remember that with the cigarette? He was with me at the time when he took that photo. Not physically, but that's when he went to do something, right, and came to Quincy Center with some weird dude. Oh yeah, and then the guy was all excited and goes, "Yeah, yeah, he said that you don't like it when he brings people back." Like, these people are wildly insane. I feel bad for anybody that knows that dude. I really do. You just go, "Do you understand how sick these meals are?" I hope you do, and you're not in a denial. If you know these people, I hope you do understand how sick they are. Yeah, just no normal dude would have anything to do with him because of the shit he just did to me. Exactly. That's not normal behavior. Yeah, hey, yeah, he said that you get mad that you don't like it when he brings strangers back. Oh yeah, someone wants an apartment with that? No thanks. He clearly did the same shit to that person he was living with, the co-abuse victim. Yeah, clearly was doing that to her until she finally fucking left. But like, she she was passed off to another dude he introduced her to. That was a friend of theirs. That's what he does. You go, oh my god. Ugh. Pure monkeys. Pure monkeys. Oh yeah, and then here's my friend. And then it's like watching some weird Hollywood film where they always make those people black people, if you ever notice. Like, it's always black people that are that disgusting in Hollywood. Not I'm watching it with my own eyes, and all of these people are white, by the way, that I see this shit going on. But in Hollywood, they're always black people. Yeah. Where they're just doing that. Like, they pass off, trade chicks around, and break chicks in. Getting ready to smoke a cigarette. I'll have to shut the thing off because the second I step outside, the thing will go right to zero just to stop the sound of my voice. Yeah. I usually go about noon time, so we'll see. Sometimes I go about 11:30. I have a walk path here I take. I generally set up walk paths wherever I am, like a mouse, and then I just keep doing the same one. There's no hill though. You need a hill to rebuild your glutes. Yeah, just I I guess I don't know if I have any videos from when I met that dude. Yeah, but clearly my physical body's completely degraded by going out with him. He doesn't really have a good body, no. If you were wondering, he's extremely like his legs are wicked skinny, his upper body's skinny, and then he has that belly, and he has love handles. Yeah, he's not he, and he's clearly like I told you about his mouth and stuff, and he's like doesn't wash his hair, doesn't brush his hair. It just gets matted and matted and matted, and then he has to have it cut off. Yeah, it's just yeah. And then I don't know. I don't know if he has a humongous dick. He acts like he does. I'm not a virgin. Okay, so whatever. It's a regular, not tiny penis, but it doesn't work. So I don't know if that's something people have an interest in. Yeah, just he's completely impotent from all of the medication he's on, probably. Okay, so I think he might find out if he smokes a whole. He has to tell me when he was on meth. He used to get good hard ons. that he still won't be able to get one because now he's 38. Yeah. So yeah, I think he might have a bit of a reality and go, oh my God, I still can't. Yeah, I see. I still. This is what he tells me when he's in Spalding Hospital too. He goes, yeah, something is definitely going on because all I did was like touch it, and I immediately came. He didn't even get an erection and stuff. And you go, because you're completely impotent. You're impotent. And why are you touching yourself at Spalding Hospital? Because of the nurses, I'm sure. Masturbating to nurses at Spalding, but then you don't want to have sex with me. Fucking gross. Just an absolutely fucking gross person. I'm sure it's a form of abuse. Yeah, I'm sure it's a form of abuse. I mean, seriously, Colleen and what the fuck's her name? Roberta, Charmaine. People talk about fucking nasty, but anyways, no, I definitely. It's not about that females. It's like basic biology, right? You just go. You're claiming that you didn't you couldn't have sex with her because what she's so gross. Clearly doing it on purpose. Clearly doing it on purpose. Just everything about it is just insanity. Right? Just know that too. Know that you need to find out some of the people that this person has been with. Right? Just I don't know because then you'd already be stuck in it, right? But like the first time that you find, like he say the first time he's trying to make you think that some disgusting chick is attractive, you need to get away from him. Yeah, all this stuff about interest in transvestites, trying to make you jealous because he tells you a guy is gay that probably isn't even gay, and then he's talking to him and stuff. It's all sadistic derangement, all of it. Who can understand anybody? Right? Who can understand anybody would want to do that to a person? Who can understand smoking crack cocaine and meth? I can't understand that. Yeah. I don't even understand smoking marijuana. Right? Just different types of brains. All right, I guess I'll shut this off and then at least maybe it will process fast. Still says 98%. Let's see. It's probably 7-Eleven or something. Yeah, CVS. That's pretty much all I get for text messages. I don't do a lot of texting with people. Yeah. Every once in a while, the people I met at the campground will text me. And then if I'm trying to talk to my sister and then like again, they intercept my text messages so that we can't get each other's text messages and that has a meaning. Right. Dude, like never text me. I know you just go, here's a video, babe, you gotta watch this. Purposely won't watch it. Yeah. Like you ever I don't know, I never met anybody that was just like a complete dickhead, but that's him. Yeah, like say he wasn't even a drug addict. It's just someone that's completely a fucking dickhead. I can't believe and you hear about women going out with and marrying men like that too. I would say that's dysfunctional when you know a guy is like that and you go out with him and you marry him. Yeah, I'd say you have something going on there where you don't want to actually get intimate with anybody. I guess I had a little bit of that when I married Alfred because that's him. He was like that too. Like in truth, when he's not being manipulative, he's just a dick. Yeah, he's like a mean, just mean dickhead. He's not all like you're a good person and stuff. Yeah, no. Nope. Oh, you're hot this nope. He's a dick too. Just FYI. For Angela, if she didn't, I'm sure she knows that by now. I'm sure Angela knows that by now. Right, just I don't understand what this is. Okay, so yeah, you clearly made up a whole like you just go whatever you thought Ev wanted to hear, that's what you did. Whatever you thought, what's her name, Valerie wanted, you did. Whatever you thought Mary wanted to hear, you did. And that then you did it to me. Yeah, it is that. You did tell Mary for 20 years, you told Mary that you'd never live like that. You would never go out with some female that was married and divorced twice and already had kids. You'd never live in Polk County. You'd never put, because you don't want to live next to losers and trailers and stuff up on. You did tell Mary all that. That's true. And then you completely morphed into something that you thought I wanted to hear. I don't think she cares because of the money. But you just go like she cares because of her ego, but she doesn't care. Just you didn't get that I just was going out with you because you made $160,000 a year and had a fucking mansion, and you basically told me your wife didn't want your children or your house or anything. She was just gonna take off with this Phil guy. You didn't tell me all that. She didn't she well, I will say this, it's a compliment because she didn't go in her head. There's gotta be something so bad with this guy, right? That this woman, he doesn't even care if she's sleeping around, traveling, spending his money. He's divorcing her. She didn't think that. She didn't think logically. Like, what would cause a person to just go, I'm just gonna throw all this in the toilet. I'm not even getting alimony, nothing. Like she didn't think that in her head. Clearly, it had to be so bad with the dude. That's why. Right. Clearly, it had to be so bad with the dude, and that's why. But Angela didn't think that. She wasn't logical. So it's a compliment because, yeah, I don't care about all that stuff. So she knew I didn't care about his money and stuff. Right. Yeah, that's a compliment because she knows she clearly does. Anyways, probably after Faulkner Hospital or something, everybody knew that Brian was just a drug addict. That's why my brother wouldn't let him come to the house. He knew because my brother was a drug addict. Like, you just go, I don't know. He wasn't good at communicating, but you just go, look, I just got to tell you, man, I'm a drug addict. Okay, this guy's a drug addict. You don't want anything to do with him. You don't want anything to do with him. Like, you just don't get it. Right. You just don't get it. Like, it's just, drug addicts don't care about anybody. It's something within our psyche. That's why we use drugs. Yeah, like clearly this guy is just using you. Right. Why doesn't he have a job? Why doesn't he have housing? He doesn't even care about his life. Like, that's not normal. I know Tommy's probably like, I get Social Security. Do you see me laying on the ground like that? Right. Like, how does he like have no contact with anyone in his family? Like, our family's fucked up, but there's still family members that talk to each other. Like, see how you're in a house right now? Because, yeah. Like, what possibly did this guy do to his family that he can't stay there? Even that drug addict in one of the videos last night goes, I can go to my mother's at any time. Right? They just don't even want that. I'm gonna shut this down for right now. It's kind of it's bugging me every time the cord goes. Yeah.
All right.